Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with last night's episode of the Have and Have Nots. And baby, when I tell you, see, this is why I don't give up on Tyler Perry. This is why I don't give up on him. A lot of people be saying Tyler ain't gonna come through, this, that, and the other about the man, but I got faith. I'm as a fellow New Orleans. What is New Orleans? Whatever the fuck, however you say, y'all know my damn ass country. I'm contrato, but that's why I don't give up on him because I know what he can do. You know, he'll always have you feeling some kind of way. Now I'm gonna need you to come back through and slap us and fuck us up with if loving you is wrong, because you know you kind of left us hanging with that. But I'm gonna give you a break for that because you came through last night. But the only thing I have to say is, Lord have mercy. I knew it, y'all. I knew it. At the end of last, before the break, he came back. Well, at the end of the break, toward the finale, the mid-season finale, we saw Hannah come out that bathroom with that baby, and I knew it, y'all. I knew it. The look on her face, that defeat, I knew it. So it wasn't no big surprise, but it still was good wrenching to a player like me to see her come out that bathroom looking defeated, holding Quincy Jr. only for Benny to get him, begging her to to release him, and she saying that it's too late. And we actually saw the bullet wound to his head. So he not here with us no more. We're gonna take a moment of silence for little Quincy Jr. Okay. Now, before we get deep into this review, I'm going to go ahead on and get the insignificant stuff out the way that didn't really matter to me. So I'm not going to go in order. I'm actually going to flip it up a little bit so that I can give the time to the parts that I felt that was necessary. I can give y'all that, give my time to that and my good energies, okay? So, first of all, we're going to go and get little crackhead Wyatt out the way. Now, Wyatt is at his apartment, his house, whatever the hell it is he done paid for, that the boy said he paid way too damn much money for. He over there in pain. Remember, Jeffrey had hooked him up with them people that charge like $4,000 a damn day just to fucking try to help him get that addiction up off of him, at least make it where he can function in everyday society, not dependent upon this drug. Now that man said he gave him the normal dose that would knock a normal person out. White is still he is still doubling over in a whole lot of pain, to the point where the nurse has to say, you know what, maybe it's time we do go on and take him to the hospital. Now at first he gonna say give him some, give him something else because he don't want to go. A girl said, we already gave you more than what you were supposed to have. This has gotten out of hand. We need to take you on down to the hospital where we can, properly take care of you. So he ain't got no choice but to agree, because pain is not something. Pain is a reminder. That should, you know what? That ought to remind him of what he don't want to do no more. But y'all know addicts and stuff, so they took his ass on down there to the hospital, okay? Now, let's go ahead on and go back to the fountain drop, because like I said, I want to get that out the way as well. Now, we down at the fountain drop. She done came out the room. Bennett done got the baby. He know it. She know it. But he begging for Mitch to call the police or call the ambulance. And child, did y'all see? Hear them sirens that fast? Child, what a fountain drop is. That they came that fast. But they did, child, okay? He on the phone telling them, Hannah losing it. She going from shock to realization. Shock to realization of what actually done went on. Okay? So later on, we see them down to the hospital, and it's confirmed that Quincy Jr. did get shot in the head and he passed away. He trying to talk to his mama. She still got on everything that she had on when the shooting occurred, from the blooded outfit now to having the that stuff, that what they call it, sheetrock in her head, in her braids and stuff. She look a mess, child, but she stunned. She defeated, and she looked like she ready to give up, because he was trying to talk to her, Benny that is, and it wasn't nothing sinking through. She just was kind of like, she was in a daze, to the point where he was compelled to get her phone that she had to unlock. Child, I was shocked Hannah had a phone that required unlock. And I was like, girl, who gonna go in your phone? What they gonna find? Bible scriptures? Anyway, child, she give him the phone. He get on the phone and he called Miss Cry. Now she know that's Hannah number, but she didn't know who that was on the other end. So once he verified who he was, he just broke down and said, you know, my nephew got killed tonight. And Hannah couldn't. Catherine couldn't believe it. She immediately told him, "What hospital y'all in?" I'm on my way down there. I love the dynamic of their friendship. It's real. You know you're a friend when you get your ass up in the middle of the night to run down to the hospital to check on another friend. So she on her way down there to check on this baby. He go back. Well, she really coming to check on Hannah because ain't nothing left to be done with Polly Quincy Jr. Okay, now you got Benny steady calling Candace. This dumb bitch won't answer the phone because she just so convinced that he's trying to take her, make her come back there. When in actuality, this man trying to tell you your child has expired, honey, and you ain't answering the phone. So, child, he go back trying to talk to his mama, asking her to pray. Girl, you know you got a hurt on you when you can't even find the words to talk to the Lord. That's a hurt that I don't ever want to feel in my life. I have never felt it, and I don't want to ever feel that. I've seen it in others, but I've never personally experienced a hurt that deep to where you just numb and you almost give up. You want to question the Lord in that moment because as his, a servant for him, you always think that, things happen, but he always give you mercy. You know what I'm saying? So she feeling like wasn't no mercy shown. She say this child life have been hell since he came into this world. He came in with illness. Then he had to deal with the abuse. He had to deal with not having a decent parent to take care of him. She said, I tried to make a difference. You did all you could do, Hannah. You did all you could do, you know. And for those, I know sometimes, uh, art imitates life. So, what I'm saying is, he don't put nothing on you you can't bear. This too shall pass. But in this moment, she ain't trying to hit it. She just know that her heart is broke. Her grandson done been killed over something that ain't even worth it. She told Benny, she say, see, now you understand why I said what I said about this girl. She said everything comes back full circle. You can't do stuff wrong and expect it not to come back. And she totally right. Because when you fuck somebody up, you might as well be prepared for that girl named Karma to show up. Because see, she ain't got no respect a person. She gonna do whatever she gotta do to make sure that you understand what it is that you did wrong in that moment, okay? So he could tell her, at first he tried to get her to leave. She ain't want to go. Say she can't go back to that fountain drop. I imagine she can't. I wouldn't want to go back to the scene of where my grandson took his final breath either. He tell her, I'm going to come back. I'll be back. I know you need to sit here and process this. I'll be back. See, he finna go look for war because now it's on. You done killed my nephew and motherfucker. You gotta die. Okay? But you know how you run up on that one person that you consider friend that you can really just release and be in that moment, feel whatever it is that you need to feel in that moment. That's what Mitch was for him because once he walked upon Mitch, he found himself breaking and he almost passed out, look like. But his mindset, he gonna get it. Baby, they talking about that, and next thing we know, we see Mama Rose. Where is he at? Mitch turned around. He like, why did y'all tell her? His brother say, let me tell you something. When I find out that my brother done been shot at, oh, I'm gonna tell her. And Mama Rosa ain't wanted to know but one thing. Who it is and where they at. I said, I know that's right. Now y'all know I can understand that's my middle name, Rose. I mean, down here on these streets of the Jews, people thought they knew my name and they tried to put that out there. But in actuality, that's my middle name. And some of y'all on my Facebook, y'all know that because I don't hide that. I ain't got nothing to hide. But Mama Rose is mad. She won't know who did it. He don't want to tell her. Mitch don't. Bennett, he already thinking on the same level she is. So he like, you know what? She probably could do a better job at fucking his life up than me. His name is Warwick Lewis, and he be in a project. And Mama Rose got on that phone, baby, and she made one phone call. I want that DA but bitch body. And you get this motherfucking, you kill everything that's around. Woman, man, child, I don't give a damn. Because one thing they going to learn today, you do not mess with the Malones. And I was here for Mama Rose, okay? So that's all we seen of them right there, okay? So we going to go on over to the hotel now. We'll go to the hotel because Candace is now, she done left the little Barack Obama Jr. You know, she finna be trying, I guess, extort money out of him because she down to zero. She back at one, okay? She get over there to Erica room and she texts her because she don't know what's going on the inside. Erica say she in there, she by herself. She tell her, come on, open the door, girl. So she open that door and she come in there. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm confused here because we know Candace to be that ultimate bad bitch and she pretty smart. But I'm wondering, is Candace realizing that something ain't right about this girl? Because in the whole conversation they had, you could clearly see that Erica was trying to get information out of her. Like, I thought you was staying at Fountain Drop. Girl, I ain't staying over there at that shit. Bennett trying to call. Girl, you gonna answer Bennett? Nah, I ain't dealing with him. He just trying to make me come back. I'm gonna be staying here. Now, she didn't give her the tea because she told her she had been downstairs, but she had a room in the building because, I mean, in the hotel because she had gotten a key card for someone who was about to check out. So she probably got one good night of sleep left up in there before they make her go. Oh, girl, believe that. She telling her, you ain't find nothing downstairs, child. The presidential candidate is down there. I know because me and, we was down in the bar and he knows, David. And David, you know, introduced me. So, girl, that might be a hit for you, you know, a mark. Candace ain't tell her I already to mark that shit. I done already put my motherfucking fingerprints on that girl. I'm already on the job. I don't need you to tell me that. She really was looking at her suspiciously. And that gave me the inclination to believe that maybe that was what, you know, Candace was getting wise to this girl. Well, she telling her, you know, I feel like I'm back at square one. Girl, I had millions of dollars. I got to figure out how I'm going to get my money back up. She say, Erica asked her where she staying. Say, I'm staying here. I told you. Now, Erica thought at first she was saying she was gonna stay at her at her hotel. She talking about David might come back. That's when the conversation switches to Erica saying that she done slept with David, and Candace was like, "Girl, better you than me." But no, Candace, girl, you might want. Nah, David was hitting that thing. He was hitting that thing. He was putting his back into it. I said, "Come through." Deacon David, you come on through, okay? Well, child, she asked the girl for some clothes. She told her, look, you know you welcome anything in my closet except for that yellow dress, because that's the one that attracts David the most. So she go over to the girl closet and she in there looking for her outfit. Meanwhile, Erica is texting War. Candace here. He telling her, I can't come there. It's been a shootout, and from what I'm hearing, Candace's son is dead. Now, that put her in her feelings, sort of. I don't know how, because girl, you are part of all of this. But when Candace come back, she almost was trying to convince Candace to answer the phone for Bennett. Okay, Candace ain't trying to hit it. Say she gonna put this shit on airplane mode. She said, I got the burner phone, the backup phone. You got that number, right? She said, yeah, I got it. I'll call you. She wants to hug this girl and everything before she leaves. I was like, Candace, you don't feel like something wrong with that? Why is she trying to hug you and convince? And now she done went from David gonna spend the night to he ain't gonna spend the night. I just was texting him and we just said good night. You can stay here if you want to. Now, girl, I'm going to my hotel room that I got here, and I see your ass when I see your ass. Peace. So she leave, right? Mm, mm. I'm telling you, I want that girl Erica to get everything that's coming to her. She need the same thing that Mama Malone them is talking about doing toward. That need to happen to her too. I hope Candace snap back in this second half of the season and realize that this girl is truly playing her for food, okay? And then you need to bring the hammer down on her. She need to suffer some too, because she may not have directly killed your son, but she a part of it, okay? So get her together, girl. Get her together when you find out. All right, so Candace go downstairs, and downstairs you got Oscar, aka Brandon, whoever he is this week. He talking to David, thanking him for the opportunity to get a referral to work for Jim Cryer. He said Jim want him to find his drug addicted ass son and get them coins back. He asked him, is he gay? Cause see, usually when they gay, I can kind of flirt with them a little bit, and I kind of can get them. Then David said, not that I know of. Then he begins to talk about how just moments earlier he was mid stroking this girl when she told him to stop. And Oscar say, look, so you stop mid-stroke? He said, yeah. He said, man, it's one of three things. First he said one or two, but he gave him a third option. He said either one, it was so good she couldn't take it, so she made you stop. Two, she ain't like that shit. And he said, now this may be the con artist that lives within me, but there's a possibility that girl could be setting your ass up. David ain't trying to hear that. Ain't no setup, and yes, she enjoyed that. He just don't know why she stopped him and all that old shit, child, whatever. Then here comes Jim. Jim done came down there, because remember, he was on his way down there to celebrate his divorce, because Katie had cleaned house and walked out, okay? So he come down there, and he talking about, Candace, because they noticed her sitting over there. So they call her over there. And she go over there, and basically David told her, girl, you got a warrant out for your damn arrest right now. Okay? You got a warrant out for your arrest. And as an officer of the court, I could do a citizen's arrest. She said, oh. Mm. So they won't know how Jim starts to tell, this fool, she tried to get me for my money, and I got most of my money back from her. Them pictures you had, them pictures you had don't mean nothing, because they in the hands of the police, like that girl ain't got a copy somewhere. Then he starts to talk about that, she killed Quincy Jr. in the backyard, and put him in the backyard. That damn Oscar say, who is Quincy? He said, Quincy, bitch. I hollered, baby. I hollered. I said, because Jim done had his run in with Quincy before, too. So, they trying to figure out, why would she do that? He said, now, it could, Jim is saying, talking that. Could be just an educated guess on my part. But she got a nose-ass neighbor with cameras. And I'm pretty sure the cameras were mostly pointed in her direction over at her house toward her door. So taking him out the front wouldn't have been feasible. She buried him in the backyard. David said, well, that seemed like that's a whole lot for her to be able to do. Also, she told that damn Brandon, aka Oscar, you know who he is. He the man that beat your ass, and you left him in there to fight me after he beat your ass. So he's aware of who the hell they talking about, okay? But David say, girl, how you managed to, that seemed like that's a lot to do, because he kind of a big dude. How you managed to do that? She said, oh, I had some help. And he was like, how did you manage to do that? She said, your son. He don't believe it. She told him to pick up the phone. Call him, baby. Ask him. Get him on the hotline bling so he can tell you that he helped me bury this man in the backyard after we killed him. Okay? So David, he all nervous. He on the phone trying to reach Jeffrey. He ain't getting nothing but voicemail, okay? So Jim gonna call Candace over to the side. Now, I honestly think Jim wanted to hit again. But I'm so glad Candace is beyond the foolishness and wasn't a fool to allow him to have sex with her. He talking about, take this martini and let's go upstairs. It's sour and strong. She said, and your shit was, no, he said it was strong. It's salty and bitter. She said, your shit spoiled. And I don't want nothing else to do with you. I ain't giving you no sex. I ain't giving you no conversation. I ain't giving your ass shit, basically. And she walked the hell on away from him. And he talking about, damn, they let you know he wanted to have sex with her again. Now, I don't know if it's because he and his feeling concaded and walked out and took everything with her, or he just feeling like, he always did, like that little piece of chocolate. I don't know. That could be, you never know. So, let's go over to Veronica house. Y'all, y'all remember at the end of the mid-season finale, the girl found out, Melissa, that her daddy had passed away. She done got in the bed with him, slit her wrist, and he realized now that it's blood everywhere. This girl tried to kill herself. He trying to apply pressure to the wound and stuff. He can't really get it to stop, so it dawns on him go get his crazy ass mama. And this is where I found out just how evil a character can be. He in there trying to wake his mama up, and she in there talking about, I'm trying to sleep. Then she seen the blood on him, and she went to check it herself because he done already juked her a couple of 2-3 times. So she, what have you done? He said, Melissa done tried to kill herself. She done slit her wrist. Oh, this dumb bitch. She called that girl all kinds of dumb bitches. Told her die hoe. You better. And she pulled a eye, bitch if you die, I'ma kill you. Bitch, if you die, I'm gonna kill you. It better not be nothing wrong with my grandbaby. Then she got mad because the girl bleeding out on her $1,100 sheets. It got so bad between him and his mom in there trying to stabilize this girl and get the paramedics on the phone. They done started an argument, and they ain't give a damn about the fact Veronica say that they record them calls. He telling Veronica to shut up, stop hitting the damn girl and everything else. It done got to the point where he actually told her to shut the fuck up. I said, oh. She said, who you talking to? I'm talking to you, bitch. You don't talk to me like you ain't gonna do shit. So eventually they get this girl down to the hospital, okay? He's sitting in this waiting room waiting for a doctor to come give him some information on how this girl is doing, right? Veronica, she showed up, but she had to stay back. She got to hook it up. She got her crimson red lips and her crimson red dress, and she up in there asking him, any word yet? He said no word yet. So she goes over to the nurse's station, and she trying to handle this nurse who's just doing her job, telling her, look, the doctor is not able to come out and give you a prognosis right now. He is already seeing another patient. When he get done, he will come out and he will talk to you. She throwing weight. I know the person that owns that runs this hospital, and it would be sad for you to have gone through nursing school just to end up on a job where you asking, do you want fries with that burger? I said, bitch, you ain't got no motherfucking heart and respect for people at all. Old girl basically said she was going to get a doctor, but she still had to wait. So she goes to sit down next to her son. Now, instead of her sitting right next to her son, because it's a table, 2 chairs, well, it's a little desk, 2 chairs, and then 2 chairs on the far end. Instead of her sitting by her son, she wants to make this white woman move, talking about she needs to sit by her son and have a conversation. White woman seemed like she was upset about the situation, but she ain't want no problems. Because we don't know what the hell she in there for either. So she say she gonna move. She move over there next to Jeffrey, sitting right by him. Oh, that ain't good enough for Veronica. Veronica want her to move completely. Talking about she trying to have a private conversation. Jeffrey, like, you just evil. It ain't never a time where you alright with people. You always mean and hateful and being a bitch to people. At that time, David didn't call. Didn't reach him. He tell him, I'm down here at the hospital with Melissa. She done slit her wrist. David said, did your mama have something to do with that? He said, and you knew it. He said, I'm going to come down there because I need to talk to you. He said, well, you might not want to because you're sitting right here. He said, nah, I need to talk to you one-on-one, so I'm coming. Hang up with him. She over there, David coming. She over there patting her face, talking about she got to look right, and if she got bags under her eyes, she gonna kill that whole Melissa. But before that happened, she decides she gonna call her housekeeper Rosita. who child graduates tomorrow, and the woman that's often tell her, look, I need you to come through and come and clean up around the area that Melissa committed her little thing against herself. I'm like, well, if all that woman cleaning is up around the bed, bitch, you could have did that your goddamn self. Why you bothering that lady? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You want this woman to get up out her bed and come on, get on the bus and come and clean your shit up so that she can possibly make her child's graduation the next day. And you let her know that she ain't really got a choice in the matter, because if she don't come, she gonna wind up losing her fucking job. So this woman got to get on the bus. Then gonna hang up and say, uh, she complained about getting a bus at 4 a.m. in the morning. She should be glad to have a job. Baby, that's when she started talking that let me fix my face shit because David was on the way. She still got hopes and dreams that ain't gonna never come to fruition because that man don't want no parts of you. And he told Oscar that down at the bar when he said, look, my heart ain't involved in this. He said, what I had with my wife was once upon a time, you know, not long ago, I found out she was a hoe and I ain't trying to deal with that hoe no more. Okay? So as she patting herself, here comes Catherine in the hospital because you know she up there for Candy. I mean for Benny and Anna. Hey Veronica, she looking crazy. Veronica, girl, Catherine, please kill this hoe. I ain't never wanted to see a person go down. Now, I know I wanted to see Eddie get his, and I felt somewhat vindicated when they gave us that Set It All scene at the end of the season for If Loving You Is Wrong. I really want to see this woman. I'm usually here for Veronica antics because I be laughing at her ass. But this just pure evil. This girl done tried to kill herself. And you don't care nothing about her. You just care about if that grandbaby okay and how you looking. Child, I'm telling you, it's too much. But that's pretty much was all that happened on last night's episode of the Have and the Have Nots. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I enjoyed last night episode. Some people say, you know, that they didn't enjoy it that much, but shit, I did, bitch. Compared to what he was giving me the other part of the season, last night was a welcome goddamn episode. Even though we had to lose Quincy Jr., R.I.P. him. But it was good, y'all. So I'll be back here every week doing this thing, talking shit and swallowing spit on their asses, and letting y'all know what's really good from my perspective. Okay, y'all remember the depth of your struggle will always determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Ratings get us recognized down here on these YouTube streets and corners, and I don't mind being a little recognized now. Get down in that comment them panties, honey, and give me some conversation. Let me know what y'all think down there in them panties. You know, that keep them panties clean for y'all every day. Them bitches get washed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share the video wherever it is that you share your videos at. And I will see you guys back next week for another episode of the Have and Have Nots. I will also see you guys back momentarily once I get this uploaded. I gotta do Queen Sugar, so we back at it again, child. Y'all will be seeing me more, you know. So hey, for those new people that have joined the Lady Nika family, welcome. You know, sit back, relax your feet, enjoy yourself, because over here, this is a drama-free atmosphere where we talk shit, swallow spit, and we encourage each other. Anything else is not allowed, and I will quickly get you away from around me and my peoples, okay? Okay. So I'm going to see y'all momentarily for another video, but we'll talk about these haves and have-nots again next week. Peace out, y'all. Peace.